Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, I got some good news and bad news, and I need you guys to continue to pray for me. What had happened is that well, you guys have seen the place that I was living at. I was going to move out at the end of this year, but we had another flooding emergency, and I very hastily and I got it was a good test because I was with my girlfriend when we got I got the text that we had a problem at the home when I needed to move everything out, and she and another friend of hers helped me move everything out. So that was a good test of where everything is with her. But now, unfortunately, this is what I'm left with, and I ended up sleeping in the car last night, and I still haven't thought about how to make it to Taiwan. My grandmother passed away last week, and still need to be with my family. So just a lot going on, and it reinforces the idea that next year I want to accumulate another ton or two of bismuth, and hopefully the market's correct and I get another opportunity to buy 1,000-ounce silver bar. I really like those, and among other things, to be in control of the situation. My landlord was very hostile because my girlfriend is much more neurotypical than I am, and she actually put her foot down and questioned her, and she got very upset, and the landlord actually asked her to leave, and that was very disappointing, not only because of how the landlord treated her, but also as an autistic, I really could use a second set of eyes to make sure I don't miss anything in the house. I had a lot of stuff everywhere because I was working with bismuth gear. That box is where most of my gear is. I love how everything just fits in my car, and I can just put it in here and quickly move on, right? But I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. There were so many loose ends, and my landlord refused to refund any. We only asked that she refund me for the days I'm not able to live there now, because today is December 20, and I had paid up till the 31st, but she started to give this bullshit excuse about how I had left my room a disaster. Yeah, there were things everywhere, but I picked them up, right? So I'm glad I had a couple people over to witness the state of the uh, place. I think she was, I sometimes overshare. I overshare. When I was really lonely 3 months ago, I think I shared my sentiment with the landlord. That's what loneliness comes with. Nobody to share these things with. And I often share them with people I shouldn't. Landlords, bosses, colleagues. And sometimes it doesn't work to my favor. And I overshared about, I think she got wind of how I had four tons of bismuth. And she probably felt like she could have done better with me in terms of the deal, and now she's sour about it, right? I wish I had other people to share the idea that I have 4 tons of bismuth. I used to do that a lot. When I was working on my PhD, I overshared about my coin collection, and people just assumed I had money, and not good. Anyway, I need you guys to pray for me. I'm glad I'm out of there, and I'll probably find a good place to park the car when I go to Taiwan, and then come back and look for housing. It's too bad that my girlfriend actually was thinking about me moving into her place, but she has this roommate right now, and she can't really get the roommate out, and the roommate's kind of religious and wouldn't want another guy in the place. And I'm also glad that I found a few things while I moved out of the home. I think my main mess up here was my oversharing. And I got to learn that every time I share a piece of information, it's one little detail that can be used against me, right? So, for example, I overshare about various quirks that I have, and especially that I was lonely, and the landlord learns that she can leverage that against me in some way, right? I overshare that I have 4 tons of bismuth. My landlord probably senses that I'll want to get it out of there before anything bad happens to it, right? And she can bully me around to get me out of there so she can work on the house, right? Uh, all right. Please continue. I need somebody to share my thoughts with without jeopardizing my housing, my jobs, my professional life, and my safety, right? I often don't have that outlet. That's the problem. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.